Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I want to do a recap of the trade that I took this week on Friday and how much I was able to bank $3,401 on my ProFarm account. Now I only managed to get only one setup the whole of this week, and it was a W and also a W for the week. And before I start, I want to say that I have the most simplest strategy on gold out here. I don't think if anyone beats my strategy, but this is the best strategy I ever come up with. I came up with this strategy on my own. So let's not waste time and let's get on the charts. So as you can see here, I'd already marked my top high. Now my top high is just basically an area of resistance. Then I had my liquidity point. Then I had my top low, that's an area of support. So I had already marked my big impulse move. So I knew already the direction. It's bullish, so I'm only anticipating buys. So as you can see here, at exactly 6 p.m., price approached our liquidity point. Now, when price is approaching our liquidity point, I'm not supposed to use the 1 hour time frame. As you can see here, this chart is for the 1 hour time frame. So what I'm supposed to do when price is approaching my liquidity point, I'm supposed to switch to the 3 minutes time frame. So let's go to the 3 minutes time frame. I show you how I enter this trade. Now we are already at the 3 minutes time frame, as you can see on the chart. Then we had price approaching now our liquidity point. Now let me write here. This is our liquidity point. This one here is our liquidity point. Now price was approaching our liquidity point. Now for me in the 3 minutes time frame, or for us in the hidden cage community, we usually have rules, entry confirmation rules, to tell us if price reaches at this liquidity point, what are we supposed to see so that we can start, so that we can buy. So we have entry confirmation rules on the 3 minutes time frame when price has approached our liquidity. Then we have this candlestick here, as you can see, this 1833 candlestick. It approached our liquidity point and closed as a weak sell. We usually call this candlestick in the hidden cage a weak sell. Yeah, it is 1833, and as you can see, it's a perfect weak sell. Now a weak sell, it shows that there are so many buyers in the markets than sellers. So automatically we should look for a buy, and this usually it's an entry confirmation for us in the hidden cage community. So the moment I saw this a weak sell at my liquidity point, I already knew it's time for me to enter. So this is where I placed my limit order at this next candlestick 1836, as you can see there. Then price came here, activated my position, as you can see there. Let me zoom it in, as you can see. So price came, tapped me here, my position was tapped, I was already in the market, my trade started running. Then price hit 60 pips, as you can see there. Then 85 pips, then came here down, but I had already left one position that was running. Then it didn't tap me out, so price went continuing upwards. So that's how I was able to bank $3,401 in one single trade, trading the New York section on my PropFarm account, guys. As I said, I have the most simplest strategy on trading gold out here. As you can see, it's very simple. I just needed a confirmation that is a weak sell. I already placed a limit order because a weak sell indicates that there are so many buyers in the market, more than the sellers, and that's how I was able to manage to bank $3,401. And if you are new to this my channel, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this channel. I'll be dropping more trade recaps and more trade recaps more and more often, so that you guys can learn and so you guys can manage to trade fine like me, man. I know it's hard to come up with a system. I know it's hard. You have trading strategy, different strategies, but you have never been able to get the perfect strategy. And we all have different strategies. You just have to choose what works for you. As you can see, man, very, very, very simple here. I just needed a confirmation. Confirmation is a weak sell, indicating that buyers are very strong than sellers, that I should enter in the market. So guys, if you are new, please subscribe, guys, and and more. I'll be dropping more and more of these videos. It's been your boy Josh FX, and let me see you in another great video.